Steve here. And welcome back to Going In Raw Overrun. Want to say thanks to all the patrons out there and YouTube channel members.
Yes.
For
keeping us afloat. Otherwise,
Going In Raw.
Probably like garbage man or something.
Man, we just looked at we apparently have some sort of either sub purge or YouTube hates us because we lost
or people don't like us anymore.
400 subs. That's
entirely possible.
I want to solicit some ideas from chat. What's some short form, easy to produce content? I actually have an idea about that. That we could bring to the channel that might generate some interest. Because 1 hour, man, 1 hour is it's a big barrier for new people to come and greet us and meet us.
What, once all this is on the weekly TV, enthusiasm. And we're going to be out in front of all that. From week one, we're going to have full recaps of all the shows. Some growth right there.
Everybody else is going to be doing that.
Not like we do it, though.
Not going to be. That's not an answer to our question.
Well, that'd be part of it. Part of it is
why haven't you got an All Elite Wrestling shirt yet, man? Come on. You got to be supporting the cause, supporting the team that you're so heavily behind. You lack legitimacy.
Well, I don't really think the logo looks that great.
It doesn't. It's a really lazy logo.
So if I don't like the logo, I'm not going to buy a shirt with the logo on it.
Yeah. So, Killer Cross. You want to talk about Killer Cross?
Sure, let's get non-news done.
Non-news.
All right, here we go. I think PW Insider's first report.
Then we're going to talk about some of these suggestions.
Yeah, that Killer Cross wanted to renegotiate his Impact deal.
Overrun needs to help fix our channel.
Yeah, I know. He wanted to be paid somewhere in the area of six figures.
What?
Something commiserate with what the top of the card players in Impact are being paid. Impact said, no, we're going to hold you to the current deal, which I guess has years left on it. So WrestleZone has some further details, saying, first of all, what Pro Wrestling and PW Insider said was true. They continue, quote, Cross does appear on, this isn't, so Impact actually countered with an offer. He wanted $100,000 plus, and apparently they countered with something that was, quote, less than an NXT entry-level deal, which WrestleZone says is normally about $45,000 a year.
What's he making there right now?
I'm happy you asked. This is from WrestleZone. Quote, WrestleZone is also told the number of multi-year deals, including the one Cross is locked into, currently being offered or low-paying and often see talent losing money due to travel costs associated with their appearances at the company. These deals see talents making anywhere from $250 to $400 per appearance, with no guaranteed minimum amount of appearances included in the deal. In addition, it was stated that while there are a number of people in the company that have guaranteed downsides or are making good money, only a couple of them are making a livable wage based on their current pay rates strictly from Impact.
Now, okay, that's it's probably going to clarify here.
Yeah.
They are free to make appearances on the independent scene.
Yes. Doesn't Impact take a cut of that? At least that's what they used to do.
I know they used to. I don't know if they do now.
WrestleZone continues, quote, under these deals, talent are flown into Impact TV tapings, live events on basic combi flights, and are also paying out of pocket for their own luggage, rental cars, transportation, and hotels. The situation was described as wrestlers, quote, literally losing money after compensation and expenses, with several talents saying they were making as little as $3,000 to $5,000 for the year from Impact before taxes and expenses.
Thought they had money. Chris Jericho was bullshitting.
No, because they do say here, like, the top guys, they have guaranteed downsides. I'm sure they're getting paid. Like, John Morrison, I'm sure, is getting paid good money.
Okay, define good money.
Well, I mean, if Killer Cross is looking for something in probably low six figures that the other top of the card guys were making, I'm guaranteed John Morrison's probably making $100,000 from Impact.
Okay, $100,000.
Yeah.
Jericho said that Impact
was offering him seven figures, yeah.
That's bullshit.
Well, he didn't say for what duration that was. He just said it's a seven-figure deal. That could have been a 3-year deal combined.
I don't know, man. I kind of call. Look, man, it's okay. Jericho.
Oh, totally.
He plays the game.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Here's the interesting thing, like Impact talents for the opportunity to be on Impact apparently is signing multi-year deals on a per appearance fee.
That's bunk. Man. Hey, here's the thing, man. Some of these people are fantastic wrestlers.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're good business people. You know, I mean, none of these people have agents. I don't
You
know.
wouldn't
If,
think
I don't
so.
even know if half the people
John Morrison probably does because he does some acting. He probably has an agent.
for wrestling. I don't know.
I don't know.
And that's probably why he's making a bunch of money. And he's also John Morrison. But I don't even know if half the people in WWE have agents to negotiate with WWE.
Probably not.
Who do we say? There was a story sometime recently about somebody who was talking about negotiations and stuff and agents and stuff. And I forget who it was. But, man, I mean, if you look at, and granted it's a couple of years ago, but on Breaking Ground, like they would just get summoned into talent relations office. Hey, we're giving you a big pay raise, you know? It's not like I got my agent actively negotiating.
I know, yeah.
It's when we decide to grant
the top
you.
tier WWE guys, I'm sure they got to have agents. It'd behoove them to do that if they're making millions upon millions of dollars and they want to look for opportunities outside wrestling too.
And this is by no means, I know I'm acting shocked right now, but that's because this is the first time I've heard like how not good it is. But it's not terribly surprising either. It's not like Impact is making big TV money. Or any TV money because they're on Pursuit Channel. And it's not like they're going to get paid in Twitch subs.
No.
You know?
No.
So it's not necessarily surprising
not at all. I guess the surprising aspect of it was like I would assume that if you're signing a multi-year deal, there's some sort of guaranteed downside. That would be my guess. And if you're on a per appearance deal, you're on a per appearance deal.
Yeah.
Not some sort of multi-year contract that only pays you on a per appearance basis.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Now, that being said, and I mean, this is kind of obvious, but we've also heard this from like Adam Mayhem and a couple other places. If you're on TV, regardless of if it's Impact, Ring of Honor, whatever, well, Ring of Honor, I think, are mainly exclusives. But if you're on Impact, that does boost your payout on the independent circuit, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, wow. So I don't know. I haven't watched Impact in a little while. I know they do, creatively speaking, they do some pretty cool stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how much Killer Cross is like featured. So I don't know. Maybe somebody in chat.
Yeah, I can't say I'm that familiar with Killer Cross's work. I've maybe seen a little bit of him, little clips from Impact, but I saw that one match, the cage match at Rey de Reyes, the last AAA show. And he's got a great look, like his body type. His presence reminds me a lot of Randy Orton. He seemed like a pretty decent wrestler.
His promos he's got natural charisma. He sort of gets like a little, sometimes it comes off as a bit too much, like too overacting a little bit. That being said, he's got all the tools. I don't know. I can't really say much about like, I haven't really sat down and watched a Killer Cross match to be like, oh, this guy is, here's his strengths, here's his weaknesses.
I think I remember reading somewhere that before signing this Impact deal, there was interest from NXT and New Japan, I think, in his services, but he didn't think that, I don't know if it was for those two promotions or himself, the character he was crafting was quite ready either for those stages, or he didn't think those stages were ready for his character, so he wanted to go to Impact to kind of hone his craft a bit more and focus more on his character. I don't know,
man. I just know these. Hey, you know what? A lot of this stuff is going to be learning lessons for wrestlers, though. It's like signing a multi-year deal when somebody can, you don't know if you're going to blow up and then be worth more, and you're stuck in this crap deal. I don't know, man. Getting stuck in a deal, not a good deal. Not a good place to be in. So hopefully he gets what he's asking for.
Yeah.
I mean, Impact, they want. I would imagine Impact wants to continue to generate the good buzz behind their company, and part of that is what are they doing for these wrestlers?
Yep.
So hopefully they can either negotiate in good faith or just let the guy go if he wants to go, or switch him over to an appearance deal. I don't know.
Well, strictly an appearance deal, not just some multi-year appearance deal.
Yeah. Joe Juarez asks, is there any news on what Joey Ryan will be doing?
Not yet.
Did he acknowledge that he, in fact, was contacted by WWE or that it was up in the air? I sort of take everything Joey says online as, I'm not going to say at work, but as it pertains to stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not afraid to blur the lines a little bit.
Yeah, and he gets creative with his...
I mean, the fact that he has a farewell tour shirt. Who knows if that's really a tongue-in-cheek reference to the WB stuff or if it's legit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No idea. At some point when you reach a certain age, maybe it's appealing just to be like, hey, I just want to be in like one place and just
it could be.
Take it easy.
He posted a schedule for May, I want to say, and it's insane.
Yeah. Well, I asked him that question. I said, hey, does the travel, do you still enjoy it? He was like, yeah, I still get a kick out of it. And he outlined, when we were talking, he outlined his schedule to me. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
It's a lot of traveling.
He did. He looked pretty tired though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. At some point, everybody says, I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. It's time for our new weekly segment. Help Going In Raw grow. Let's see what some people said.
All right. Fair enough.
Let's see here. Okay, good. Alex C has a suggestion: Spider-Man and Frozen Larson YouTube kid shows.
Ooh,
So we can do the thing where you dress up like Elsa, I dress up like Spider-Man, and then we pee on each other.
I don't think that's gonna fly, man.
It won't. No, it's there. Those are getting super demonetized. Guion Halili says, Stephen Larson, how are you guys doing today?
I guess I'm in better disposition than I was yesterday.
Oh boy, yeah. Yesterday you were not in a good mood.
No.
Let's see here. More ideas. D Minor says tape trade. That's an interesting one because I feel like it didn't kind of perform as well as I maybe was hoping in the first place. And there didn't seem to be a lot of enthusiasm for it after the fact, but I'm willing to bring it back.
Well, there's a copyright issue for that too. Anyways, Joseph McGinnis has a good idea. Start doing more collaborations. That's in the cards. That's something that we're going to start really pushing, especially after Double or Nothing. We
do have a couple things. We never got hit with any copyright stuff for tape trade.
I know, but we didn't do any it's because it was all kind of
fringe stuff.
Exactly.
I'm not sure I'd go down I don't know. That's one thing I wanted to reach out to Zane about because he uses copyright content in his stuff.
Yeah, he gets stuff taken down.
Does he actually get it? I don't know if if it gets taken down or if it just gets demonetized or blocked or whatever.
Regardless, if it's just demonetized or taken down, it's all bad. You're not making money off your content in any of those scenarios.
No, well, short form content you're not going to make money off of.
No,
even if you monetize, you're not going to make money off of it. That's not the point of it.
Geeked Out Nation suggests, are they a Hall of Famer? A show about 10 minutes where you make the case for someone being a Hall of Famer or not.
Hall of Famer, yay or nay? That's not a bad idea. Let's see here.
But we always have this battle. Whether the idea of doing short form content is not necessarily to make money, I agree, but to give people a smoother, shorter avenue to get into our content. And we've tried it several times and never, maybe it's just based on the content we're producing, who knows, but never really seemed to accomplish the aims that we hoped it would. Like the few times we've done short form Going In Raw dailies, little short news segments, I don't know if we saw an appreciable sub growth. And again, we have to get into and I don't know how we're ever going to get this answer, whether the YouTube algorithm sees this as this very specific thing and content outside the norm isn't pushed in the same way. I just don't know.
Yeah. There are, I will agree with you, there are unknown variables, but something's broke. And so we need to be active about fixing it.
Oh, totally. But it's just, I don't know. It's a matter of, I think, finding to the best of our abilities, the information we can to help us find a direction that would actually lead to the goals we have in mind. To the best of our abilities. The only thing we have to base off is what we've done in the past.
Yeah, no, I know. I get that. I don't recall having this level of difficulty in growing the channel back when we were doing stuff like Going In Raw daily and tape trade we did for such a small period of time.
Well, we had that whole year basically. We were stuck at 189,000. We didn't even have a trophy because we got over 189,000 subs.
But Ryan says the OSW review guys have trouble releasing videos too. Is that because the copyright?
Yeah, they use clips and stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, I do think that collaboration is an essential thing. The thing that, so I'll poll really quick. We have 39 people watching right now. I want everybody tell us where you found us. How did you come across us? And I will guarantee almost none of these people found us in the last 12 months.
Probably not.
And the thing is, so many people found us either from Brian Zane's controversial wrestling opinions video.
Or followed us from Machinima. There's a few people.
Followed us from Machinima.
So Alex C. through Dan, John Misenberg, 10 for the win. Joseph McGinnis, retro pay-per-view reviews. Rich Nason, Machinima, 10 for the win, 10 for the win, 10 for the win. Philly Flexer said random search 2 years ago. Wayne Maker, 10 for the win, 10 for the win. Ricky Scurvy from being doing stuff with James, just YouTube. Karen says searching wrestling YouTuber, 10 for the win. YouTube suggestion. Randomly found you on YouTube. A lot of people said that after the first post-draft Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Dom L said Internet Darlings. Joe Juarez, just a search. Mason in the Dark said when looking for Festival of Friendship stuff, pay-per-view reviews, YouTube suggestions. Lil Eris said I found you about 10 months ago. Don't remember how. Iconic Bud Ryan says YouTube algorithm from Straight Shoot with Aubrey Sitterson.
Legit Underboss deathmatch reaction with the sickle. That was sort of the proto tape trade.
Some recommendeds.
Yeah, a lot of people from 10 for the win. I mean, that's not surprising. Mm-hmm. Literally, videos were doing in the millions back then. Mm-hmm. And I think that's sort of my main point about, I guess, the short form, like the Going in Raw dailies, for example. Those have traditionally, at the time, so between those and...
Alex C. says, I found you by watching Simon Gott shoot on Enzo Mori. You're the top video. See, Joseph McGinnis here, it seems like 10 for the win needs to come back. Well, here's the thing. If it ever were to come back, it wouldn't come back in that form. It wouldn't be gaming stuff.
No, it wouldn't. No. We don't have a desire to do that. No. That being said, we have filed for the trademark for it, mm-hmm. and we should be hearing back in about another month. And that is something that we've kind of talked about
mm-hmm.
to do in a way. We have a call with our manager guy today, and I want to
mm-hmm.
ask him a little bit about that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a good thing.
And the landscape, I feel like now is a lot different on YouTube as opposed to when we got started. There wasn't as many people doing what we do then.
That's true too. And but when the landscape changed, we need to change.
No, I'm not saying it's a reason not to do anything. I'm saying I'm trying to find explanations why anything has changed in terms of our numbers. Yeah. There's a lot more options. I feel like in terms of wrestling content on YouTube for people to ingest.
Yeah. Sergio, see, that's a good idea. We should do a reaction video of the Simon Gott shoot on Enzo. Oh man,
you should see how many videos that's linked to as a recommended video.
I think that's one thing. That I know. Like, look, we put out a lot of content. We do work very hard, both of us, and I do think that it would be ideal if we could be a bit more reactive if we had a sudden idea for a video. Like, don't worry about do we have to keep this up? Do we have to keep doing it? Be a bit more loosey-goosey with it, mm-hmm, you know, mm-hmm. with the channel. Take a couple more risks, do some smaller things. Mm-hmm. But I totally understand. Like, we get in the rhythm, and it's like we're in May already.
Yeah, no.
And at the beginning of the year, we were like, hey, here's a couple of really good ideas for collaboration things. And it's like we're in May, and we haven't written word one down. So I think part of it is we need to like take some time out and do that stuff. You know?
Guion says, if we bug Funhouse enough, would y'all do a 2K gameplay with them?
I'd always be open to that. Yeah. I think they have such a structure that I don't know how easy it'd be. I don't know.
Well, I could inquire. I think the difficult beyond their schedule, obviously, which I'm sure they're packed, they're super busy, is us finding time and the opportunity to make a trip down to LA.
If we got the green light from
them,
we'd
make it happen.
I would say, but
at the same time, we need to carve, like, the whole month of July is off the table. We can't do anything the whole month of July.
Well, and I mean, the thing about July also is that I'm going to reach out to some people out there and see about some of that stuff.
So we'll see. Especially after Double or Nothing, I feel like some of the opportunities we got there potentially that could be the springboard for some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mason in the Dark says, I like how things work at the minute. I know when stuff's coming out and on what day. I'm a routine fiend, which is totally, totally fine. I think that what we do right now, and we have some ideas for legit underboss. You want to pop ratings? More out of mayhem. Joe McGinnis says most of the popular videos on your channels are count out videos like 10 minutes or less. And I know, and that's an option for something like that. But anyways, in any event, we have ideas. I just wanted to solicit ideas from the crowd out there. It's just like, it was kind of I was like, I just switched over the channel. I'm like, fuck, like growth is the one thing. It's like, I think we have a lot of really good things going for us. It's just growth is not one of them right now.
D Minor says, bring back bad and rad wrestling.
We basically have that right now, man.
No, we don't. We don't, because Fun and WCW are consistent. We do them every week. That was never the case.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Alex C says, best of is a good new addition.
Oh, I forgot to push that. We got a new best of today.
Philip Wilson, do you guys get better revenue from YouTube or podcasts? I assume you mean the audio podcast. I guess you'd say YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's still YouTube. It's still YouTube.
JS Wooten says you two should really watch the glove and boots video about the algorithm.
See, we should start a class for us to attend here in our office where we watch how to be better at YouTube videos.
You know, there is a time and place where someone says, well, would ask, you know, we do stuff. Someone asks, so what do you think we give any clues or hints we should do for YouTube? But some of that stuff he used to say back then, I think is still true, because in the broad sense, it's all stuff that you should do if you want to be on YouTube and try to develop an audience. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck if I know. Shit's changing all the fucking time, man. And YouTube's just not transparent about it at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I tend to agree with you about that. But there are some things that they have been transparent about.
I think they try the best of their ability, but I think the same part of it is I'm sure they don't want to say stuff publicly for fear that it could backfire against them. And I think at a certain extent, they don't really know. Like, they have this really sophisticated algorithm that's supposed to do this and that. I don't know if they really know completely the ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
Like, they'll program it to do one thing, and then it'll spit out a bunch of shit they didn't expect to happen.
Okay, so the generalities I agree with completely. There are some things that I have legit questions about. For example, they consider watch time as engagement. You know, they're going to push things that get a better watch time. So we have an hour-long podcast that generally has like a 40% retention rate, which means we have a really high...
Yeah, our watch time is usually above 20 minutes.
Right. However, that watch time is at 40 minutes, which 20 is at 40%. 20 minutes is really, really good in terms of number of minutes viewed. But 40%, as I wonder if YouTube dings us because 40% isn't 80%.
Yeah,
and if we did... the going in raw dailies, those would be closer to like 80%. Would that boost our channel?
I mean,
in
like
their
historically,
eyes?
we've heard that it's not that it was watch time, and I don't know if it's changed to percentage of videos watched, because I think the idea they wanted was we want to compete with Netflix. We want to have content on our platform that people will binge. People will sit for 2, 3, 4, 6 hours and just watch continuously.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I don't know if it's watch time or percentage of viewed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because before, like as of 3 or 4 years ago, I knew it was watch time. Watch time was a metric that mattered.
And I mean, another thing that we have zero control over is simply interest in the product.
Yeah. And I think that's a major part of it too.
It's down, like from, let's say, a year ago, ratings are down, what, 30%?
That's probably about what our numbers are down.
And that's, I mean, there are some things, but then when you look at, and I don't judge exclusively by what other people do, but I do take a look at guys like JD, for example, which he has his own niche, which is basically, and I don't say this in a disparaging way because I like JD, but you know, he is he goes with the brutally honest. You know, he kind of finds fault in stuff that we don't. But he has found an audience that is fairly enraged, and he does a good job channeling that rage.
Yeah.
But you know, I look at Brian Zane and his, you know, we used to be at a comparable sub count as him.
Yeah.
And his keep on rising, ours just sort of stay still. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all questions we have.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you guys have done a great job giving us some ideas.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, let's do chat trivia.
Yeah, we got to rush this through kind of.
All right, here we go.
I didn't bring anything for lunch. I'll go first since I have it in hand.
What are you gonna do for lunch then?
I have to go get something.
All right, so chat trivia.
We don't have any food at home, really.
Chat trivia. Here's the deal. We're gonna give a hint as to what something is. Larson has written down 3. I've written down 3, and then y'all have to figure out what that thing is.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
All right, this is a match type, I believe, from TNA's kind of cruiserweight division, but it's not really beholden to weight.
Wait, what did you just say?
That one.
What did you say was your...
This is a match type.
Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. Pizza roll fire.
I got it. I'll write it down. You got to pull up that score sheet, though. Next, the one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, who I think is still wrestling. I think the other member retired. Did I know? There it is.
Pizza roll fire again.
Pizza roll fire. Chris Sabin.
He's still wrestling.
Yeah.
Alex Shelley retired,
That's
right?
what I meant. Yeah, I said the other member retired.
Yeah.
Finally, this used to be Samoa Joe's finisher. Flint Quatch. So I have.
What? Oh, sorry.
Flint Quatch.
Flint Quatch. Joe McInnes said career ender. Oh, it's not funny.
Bummer. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
All right, go ahead, Steve.
All right, here we go. Do you know what my theme was, Larson?
It was TNA. See if you can tell what my theme
No, it
is.
was X Division. Chris Sabin, I think, won it the most number of times.
Well, it's still TNA.
X Division, specific. Oh, this is good. I like this one. Here we go. You guys ready? MTV's own promotion.
I'll write them down.
Need the full name of it, too.
Yes.
There you go. Flint Squatch.
Flint Quatch. Ooh, we have a tie.
You got Flint Quatch? Okay. Trying to think how to phrase this. Failed wrestling company that popped up after WCW was bought. Also hilariously bad. Your mom. Thank you, Tim. Not TNA. TNA is still around.
Yes.
Philip Wilson was so close.
Very
Philip
close.
Wilson is close.
Pizza roll. No, sorry.
No, again, close. Yeah, but this actually had big names. This had big names.
Yeah.
Wow, nobody's got it so far. Hogan was there.
Yeah.
There you go. Wait, Joe McInnes already won this, right?
I don't know. Look it up.
Oh, God damn it. Joe, if you've already won this, I think Joe's already won it. Anyways, Joe had the answer if anybody wants to put it down. Joe McInnes. God damn it, Joe. Who else put that?
Well, actually,
Nobody.
that's not exactly right.
What?
He says that, but it's not exactly right. Look.
Oh, oops.
I mean, Rich Hardesty, but he's won, I think.
Who hasn't won and is going to write this down?
In the letters in the correct order.
The letters in the correct order. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Lil Harris. Didn't get it either. D minor.
D minor.
D minor.
Finally has it in the correct order. Yes.
Write it down.
Wow.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
All right. Finally, Steve, will you please?
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, the full name of Jeff Jarrett's latest failed wrestling endeavor.
You were close, Rich Hardesty. Full name.
The full name.
Full name.
The full name.
Guion.
Guion.
So we have a
tie.
Between Pizza Roll Fire and Flint Quatch. All right, Steve, you want to do a tiebreaker?
Yes.
Yeah, we know Rich Hardesty. So please, if your name is not Pizza Roll Fire or Flint Quatch, abstain from answering.
This is going along with Larson's theme.
Okay.
Larson will read it.
The owner and authority figure of XPW.
Of Extreme Pro Wrestling.
Again, only Pizza Roll Fire or Flint Quatch. Please answer. Yes, Alex C. Man on fire.
You think we'll be out of here by 2 on Friday?
I'm sure we can try to make that happen.
All right, because I'm going to go see John Wick with my dad.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to get some Burger King.
Well, that sounds good.
Oh,
No one's got it yet. What do you mean, C-Pena? We don't listen.
What do you mean we don't listen?
He's screaming at us. No, you. All right.
Not you. He means them.
Oh, okay. No one's got it yet. Pizza Roll Fire says, I don't want to Google. I have no idea. Well, you got to Google.
You got to... It's just you and
It's up to you and Flint Quatch.
Or maybe, I guess that's his way of just being honest about it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Pizza Roll Fire just got it. Isn't that his real name?
Oh, maybe.
Hold on, I'm going to look this up.
All right. I guess you did Google it then.
Yeah. Okay, he got it. I put Rob Black.
That was Rob Sakari.
But it is Rob Zakari, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he got it.
All right, there you go. Pizza Roll Fire. Tell us what picture you want and who do you want to draw it?
I'm surprised he looks as cleaned up as this.
Yeah.
Because he used to be kind of a chubby guy.
Didn't you used to have a beard or a mustache or something?
Yeah, he had like a weird beard. Well, that's just a goatee. But he looked like he was on road to mess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's kind of cleaned up. Can we bring back Tape Trade, but exclusively XPW stuff?
That sounds like a nightmare
Can
fuel.
we do a live stream reaction to CZW Tournament of Death?
That's fine.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be interesting.
Do we know, do they broadcast the live stream?
I don't know. Joe Juarez says the winner needs to request a sketch be done left-handed.
Or with both hands at the same time?
Gosh. Yeah, did you hear about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Andrade. Fucking Vince.
The best part was the Neville stuff where he got in like a huge shouting match with Vince. That's awesome.
That is great.
Neville taking it to Vince.
You're a shit. You don't know nothing. So yeah, who's it? Pizza
Roll Fire. Yeah, this needs to tell us what he wants drawn.
Mason says, had a really weird experience yesterday.
What about the DX VHS cover with Larson as Michaels and Steve as Triple H?
Who's going to draw it?
What about we just draw ourselves? You draw yourself as Triple H. I can draw myself as HBK.
He said Larson.
God damn.
I'll get you paper.
No,
here, just draw.
Well, give
it
me
on here.
where's the cover? Where's the cover? Give me I need the box. We have it. Oh, it's behind you right there.
It's on Sasha.
Oh god, that's tough.
More but better. Just see if you can trace it.
Oh, there you go. No.
Now here, watch.
Well, I need light behind it.
Yeah, no. Here, watch this.
There we go. Right on HBK's face, which I have to make mine.
Here, maybe if you do this, watch.
No, just stop.
Whoa, that was my phone. Careful.
I got a case on it. It's fine. I don't need that.
Oh, man. Are you going to see John Wick? Yes, I just said I'm going to go with my dad on Friday. I have to look up tickets now. No sold Mason's comment. Oh, yeah, dude. Freaking, that sucks. Somebody's like trying to get into Mason's living in a horror film. He said somebody tried the handle on the front of my door to my flat. Luckily, my door is locked. Some freaks around here, man. I have a question for English people. For people who live in the maybe London-ish area. Hold on a second. Is it called Canary Wharf? I need info on or is it Canary Wharf?
It's probably Cannery.
Canary Wharf. Well, it's spelled Canary.
How many N's?
One?
Okay. An A in it?
What?
Is there an A in it?
There's two A's in it.
Okay.
I'm looking to get an Airbnb for the family when we're in London.
Mm-hmm.
And it says it's near that area. Is that a good area to be in?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to go see John Wick 3. Dom asks, have I mailed out his drawing?
Do I have to draw China on here too?
I have not mailed it out yet. It is in my car ready to get mailed, though. That will happen. Do you have to draw China? Well, he asked for the whole cover. D minor Steve, why isn't Carmella on the SmackDown intro? That's a good question. I totally forgot about her.
Oh.
Who's on the SmackDown intro now? I need to rearrange those too. I need to put Carmella in there. She's great.
She is great.
It's in the financial area. Is that good, bad? What is that? Is it crap?
I'm just getting lazy about it now.
That's good, yeah, because I'm hungry. This is an amazing drawing, by the way. How could you ever? Why would anybody ever want garbage? My drawing. Well, this is amazing. I'm gonna take a picture of this shit. What a selling point.
Yeah, there you go.
Like where all the banks are. Okay, but is it good? I gotta task Alex C and Waymaker to find me an Airbnb appropriate for my family, and hope that they don't saddle me with like the house in Trainspotting where they all hold up to do smack. Oh man. Joe Juarez says, Steve, I got your new comic in the mail. Looking forward to reading it. Oh, cool. That's good. The tube there has glass barricades to stop bankers killing themselves after a bad day trading.
Whoa. That sounds exciting.
Joe McGinnis says, Steve and Waymaker need to meet up so we can really see who has the bigger head.
Oh, yeah.
Usually I would say me, probably, but he's like 6'3". He's a big dude, I think.
He's a large dude.
And so I think his head probably is bigger than mine.
Made the torso too short.
But we'll find out. Guillaume has a question. Coworker won't stop talking loudly on the phone. Should I super kick the phone out of his hand? I would think more like a spinning heel kick, like a black mass. That shit'll go flying.
Yeah. This is going to take... We're already in like 40 minutes into this. This is going to take forever.
Well, you're taking a long time with it.
I know, because I'm a terrible artist.
You want me to finish it?
Yeah.
Can you just draw Triple H's head, my head, right there, and then I'll draw the rest of it?
There you go. Draw your giant head.
He says Canary Wharf is entirely safe, or maybe it's Canary Wharf. Which one is it? Is the bird or Canary? Maybe a bit boring, but otherwise nice enough as a base. That's what I'm looking for. I need a good home base. But maybe I want a place where it's like I look out and I see something cool like a castle. Can you find me an Airbnb? It costs about $180 to $210 a month with 2 rooms and a castle. There's a castle involved somehow. God, I love your drawings. They're the best. These are the fucking best things ever. Oh, man. All right. Well, I got to.
It's flipping horrible.
That's great.
I don't like drawing anymore.
Give myself a cut. Oh, there we go. What?
I just said I don't like drawing anymore.
Who's supposed to be China in this?
Hilton?
Luchando.
I don't know.
It'll be Luchando.
Luchando, there you go. Did you bring lunch today?
I have that thing of rice that I can eat.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd also be willing to see what other low-calorie solutions there are in the world.
Oh. Somebody's phone's malfunctioning, sorry.
Well, Guillaume said somebody's talking on the phone really loudly.
Oh, there you go. Domel says, screw that, bro. Order a cheesesteak. That sounds good.
Who's going to win the librarian gimmick at Double or Nothing? Leva Bates. All right, Pizza Roll Fire, I need your info.
Yeah.
I need you to send the info.
Arizona Cardinal says, first overrun ever. I could see what the hype was about.
There we go. There it is. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Look at that face on Larson. That's amazing. My new favorite thing. All right, everybody, we got to go. We're hungry. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Thanks for all the suggestions.